And so today we're going to be doing a live interview, so I'm not going to be talking to you guys as much because we're recording this, and this video will be cut and coming out later. But for those of you who wanted to see this, I thought we'd bring this up now. So, hi. Melody might be looking at the chat. She's behind the camera. So if you have something you really want to ask, she might be able to bring it up. I'll start this out.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're going to start. So, yeah, why don't you start by telling me a little bit who you are and what you are in Bad Axe.
Yeah, so my name is Cass Dahlman. I am the manager of Bad Axe Toolworks. I do everything from saw making to social media to handling distributors. I used to do logistics. Pretty much done every position in this company. So that's
Cool.
Yeah.
So now you're one of the owners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Here, I gotta do an intro. Otherwise I'll forget it. Hey y'all, I'm James Wright, and we're at Bad Axe Toolworks, and today we're gonna be interviewing Cass about what is Bad Axe. So
Hi.
let's dive in. I always forget that when I get home. Like, oh. So yeah, why don't you tell me what is Bad Axe? What do you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we at Bad Axe, we make hand saws and panel saws. We're all into hand tool woodworking, so just modeling we model all of our saws off after 19th century saws, and we just like to keep the tradition alive of why those worked so well is how we bring it into today and into our craft. We like to just keep the same techniques as far as like the folded sawbacks go. We like to keep the same handles and just modernize them.
Cool. So can you tell me a little bit about the history of Bad Axe? I know a few things have changed in the last couple of years.
Yeah, so Bad Axe started in 2009. Mark Harrell had founded the company with his late wife Yvonne. It started out with Mark just tuning up vintage saws from eBay, and he would flip them, and he became really, really good at it. So his wife Yvonne just kind of nudged him in the direction of, start your own business, and you can make a living at doing this. So he took the risk, got his own employees, started putting saws into production. For a number of years, they were operating out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, which is how they got the name. Is Bad Axe County is La Crosse. So that's where Bad Axe Toolworks came from, even though we don't sell axes yet. And due to personal reasons in 2020, Mark and Yvonne had moved to Superior, where Yvonne was originally from, and basically started with a whole new team. And that's where we had been hired from that point.
Yeah, cool. We got people on the live kind of complaining that you guys are being a little quiet.
Yeah, we don't have a microphone on us for you guys, sorry. So it's phone quality, but it's also kind of an experimental with the vertical format, so sorry. If you want to, we'll be doing this in the regular wide format later on. So, how did it come about that the employees started owning it?
Yeah, so Mark decided to semi-retire this last year, so he just wanted to, pass along the company to the employees. There's now 4 of us running the company. He is semi-retired he has his own company called Saw Sharp now, where he just restores vintage saws, kind of bringing it back full circle to what he started at. So.
Cool. That's actually the shop we're in right now.
Yeah, we are not in Bad Axe, actually.
Yeah.
We're next door.
I've been trying to meet with Mark for years, and came to meet today, and I ran into him and didn't even realize because I never actually met him in person. It's kind of a funny meeting. So what's the ethos behind Bad Axe? What sets you apart? What's something that you hold dear to the company?
Well, we're such a small team that we just take pride in working really well together as a team, just communicating. Just what sets us apart is just how we saw make is just a little bit different from other people. Not saying that anyone does it right or wrong, but the methods that we use work really well for us, and we get amazing results. So just hand sharpening really works for us, and that's how we want to keep it.
Cool. Yeah, you will see in the video we have coming up, we're actually going to be going through how to make the saws, that there is hammer setting as well as a folded back on there. Can you tell me why you do those two particular ones?
Yeah, so we like to hammer set the teeth versus plier setting because the metal has less time to react when you're hitting it over an anvil versus like the plier set, you're physically pushing the metal one direction. When it's spring steel, it doesn't want to go in one direction, so it's actually just creating more stress on that plate. Whereas if you have the hammer set teeth, it just smacks it over that anvil and it will stay in that position. So it actually helps your teeth in the lifetime.
Cool. So why do you do folded back rather than a riveted or polymer?
So we do folded back for the sole purpose of you can adjust it. Over time, your saw is going to come out of tension, whether it's an inexpert cut, if you're sawing through some really thick stock and the heat warp.
I feel like
kind
I'm
of
picking on you right now.
No, you specifically. We made them for you. No, but so they do adjust just for that purpose. They're like ski bindings. You want to be able to adjust them. You don't want them permanently affixed to your feet. Just like a static back would, you can't move that. You can't adjust it. So if you did kink your saw into the cut, it kind of ruins your saw, to be honest. So the folded back has that benefit to be able to retension it.
Cool. Yeah, that's actually, I have, my first ever saw I got was a Vertus, and 3 strokes in, I caught the toe on it, and I still have a kink to this
Oh,
day.
no,
on the toe
yeah.
of it.
Yep, I've seen that all too often. It's people try to send them back to us, and we just can't do anything to fix it. So.
Yeah. So what do you have? What plans for the future? What do you have coming up?
In the short term, the plans for the future, we're going to bring more DIY kits into the mix. We are going to bring more tool accessories into our lineup. In the long run, we want to bring more equipment in-house to be able to produce more of our own parts. And then we are also continuing our resurrection program, which is something we started last year, where basically we bring back saws that were created in the 19th century and just modernize them. So we're going to be releasing more saws this upcoming year.
Saw 58.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have something, without giving away too much, we'll have something in the next few months here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Halfback?
I don't know.
Let's see. I was going to ask something. Is there anything particular you want to talk about? Anything you want to point out? So are you planning on selling parts so that people could buy just medallions in the back or plate?
We kind of do, as of right now, it's kind of more case by case basis. If someone wants to reorder a handle in a different size, the holes may not line up, so in that case we'd have a customer send the saw back in and we can refit it ourselves here. Something we wouldn't expect a customer to know how to tune up. But if a customer did want to order specific parts, we are able to ship them. It's just case by case, depending on how skilled the person is who's receiving it, if they feel comfortable or not.
Okay. No, that's one of the things that the saw kits that I, particularly on my channel, I like to build kits.
Okay.
And show off things that people can make themselves. And so no one has made, well, other than like Blackburn, kind of has kits, but they're cut.
Sure. Yeah, we're planning on doing more like smaller back saw kits, because right now we have a 16-inch tenon kit, and then we do the frame saw and the curving plane kits. So we're just, we've had a lot of demand for the smaller kits, so we think that's going to be the next step.
Yeah. Do you have much of a backlog on orders, or?
Yeah, I mean, we currently at any given point we're like a month behind, so custom orders can take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks depending on demand, but yeah.
That's incredibly fast.
Yeah, not bad for a custom order.
I'm talking to other people, it's like a year or more out.
Yeah, we at one point during COVID we were like sitting at like a year or more, because everyone was working at home and had all the time and the money to spend on it, so it's it's a different time. But
cool. Anything else you want to ask?
I can't think of anything else to top of my head, but
Cool. Well, thank you so much. This has been an absolute pleasure.
thank you.
And if you want to see more, I'm going to have a video coming out here soon where actually we'll go through the actual production of the saw.
Yeah.
I think I'll do it for today. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye. And for you guys, live, thanks for joining us.
Thank
I'll
you.
look at the chat a little later. Sorry I wasn't able to interact very much, but I thought I'd just throw this up there to see if you guys like it or not. But yeah, until next time, bye.
Bye.